It can be more quiet. It's quiet now because the children is at school. But I want to talk about today is like friendship and relationship. It's two different type of relationships, and two to me it's two type of friendship. A real friend and a real relationship is about true friendship and true relationship. To know and feel that you love that person, and your friendship is being there for that person no matter what the case might be. See, God gave you five senses, but you got some people that think you're a fool, but you're not a fool, or a dummy, or you're slow. You're not now one. They want you to think that way. But a relationship to me is being faithful, trustworthy, honest, host, passionate, caring, there for a person when they don't have, you got their back, no matter what. And when you don't have, your partner or your husband or wife, man or woman, have your back, no matter the situation is. Ain't about you owe me this and I owe you that. No. A relationship is combined in one. You do for each other, not you do it all by yourself. No, it takes two to do everything. It takes two to make love, takes two to make a baby, takes two to make relationship works, but you can't do it on your own if the other one don't want to do. Now, if the other one don't want to do, you know what time it is. Let them go. So, in the relationship as well is trust, communication as well. Because if it ain't no trust or communication, it's not a relationship. Some couples can, couples and marriages, couples can have disagreements on things. After y'all get through having y'all disagreements, split up for a minute, a couple of days. We gotta take you some days, or weeks, a month, but come back as one to talk about it. Because if you really love that person, like you say you do, you would do what you have to do to keep that person. If not, that means you didn't really care or didn't love that person. Friendship, to me, is about being there no matter what the case might be. Your friend might have a problem, and you give them some encouraging words, or she some encouraging words, but if they don't listen, that's on them. Just tell them how would you do it if it was on you. Friendship is not about asking your friend who you with, or he or she is not that person for you. No, a friendship is there being there no matter what the case might be. Especially if you know your friend is wrong or right. You still keep giving them encouragement words. Let them know what you would done in the situation they were asked you for. Also, you have to do what's best for you, mostly. But always keep God in your friendship, relationship, no matter what. Because if it ain't God in it, you don't have no relationship or friendship. And why I'm saying that is because right now, most of my best friends are deceased. And what I mean about deceased, my best friend was my queen. That's my mother, my sister, my son, and my nephew. That was my four best friends. Don't get me wrong, I love my father, but He didn't come back in my life until I got 21. But I still love him no matter what the situation was about or was. And my other best friends who's living, it's my granddaughters and grandson. My daughter who I live with for right now, her children's father's mother. She was there for me when my father, my mother, my sister, and my son passed. She was there no matter what the case might be. I could call her and if she have it, she would do it. And that's why I tell her the same thing. If I have it, I do it. And about everybody keep thinking about, to me, it's better to give than receive. Why I say that? Because giving from your heart is the best thing for me. Because all my life I've been giving. Trina, I wasn't receiving it back from the people who was giving me. But I know God will give it back to me in 100-fold. So I didn't care if the other people didn't give it. I gave because it's coming from my heart. Like, I got so many people owing me money. I got like close to $3,000 out. Since I was living in Georgia, sending money to people's. And they never gave it back to me. When the last time I talked to them, asked them when they gonna pay me. Oh, I ain't got my income tax. Baby, you got your income taxes how many years ago? And you bringing up new cars, new house keys and all this stuff in your Facebook, Instagram, and all this stuff. But right now, I just let it go. Because you know why? I know God gonna give it to me double, triple. That's why I'm saying this right now, because I don't know when God gonna call me home. Like, y'all don't know when God gonna call you home. But whoever stole from me, took from me, didn't want to pay me back, I forgive you. Yes, I do. I forgive you with my heart. Because God is a giving God and a loving God. So if I trust in God and believe in God and have faith in God that He will do all things but fail, I got to keep on doing what I have to do for me, myself, and I. I don't care if nobody don't want to be my friend, as long as I got the friends that I have, that I just said. And you know what? My other best friends are my grandchildren. Well, some of them. Not all, but some. And why I say that is because people don't understand what friend is really all about. Some other family members don't even know what family is all about, what it means. Because people who aren't your family treat you better than your own family. So stop hating people and disliking and holding grudges. Because when you do, say that person who you hold a grudge to pass away, and you didn't get a chance to say anything, but you want to cry and act fool at the funeral and all that. But me, I already told my children. I'm already writing what I want and who I want at my funeral. Because I don't need fake peoples at my funeral. No fake love at my funeral. Because where were you when I need you the most? I'm going to tell you where you was. You was busy having your hand out because you know I was a sweet person, caring person to give. And sometimes I give people's my bill money, my rent money, Stuff like that. Yes, all my children are grown. I have to take care of no other children. I raised my granddaughter till she got 18. Now it's time out for me. Yes, I lost my baby son. Is still is hurting in my heart. But I have to say life goes on. I can't keep making myself feel this way, or I won't go towards the future. What God have for me. Yes, I have a little cold too, y'all. That's why my voice going in and out. But I'm saying this is because love the people you say you love. Stop holding grudges towards people that you think gonna be there, because the ones you think gonna be there is not gonna be there, because they're gonna get tired of your actions of what you're doing to them. That goes for the friends, family, relationship, period. All three. Stop. Keep saying negative things to people that you don't know if you hurting their feelings or not. Because in the long run, you're gonna regret it, especially when they pass away. Like I had a friend. She really wasn't no friend. She was my ex. And I was young. She was my first girlfriend. And she was my love of my life, okay? I'm being real with y'all. But when she was on her way coming back home, she went and got a sperm donor. And she called me, say she was on her way. She on 96, coming home, and she was 8.5 months pregnant. And I promised myself I wouldn't deal with another female because it happened to her. To make it short, is when she was on her way coming home, she had a car accident. A diesel hit her Corvette and she flew out the window. The doctor told us, her and her parents, she can live, but they can't save the baby. But you know how mothers are. Some mothers would say, take my life and let my baby live. And that's what she done. Me and her talked when she had the baby. She died in my arms. And that was the most hurting feeling than anything in the world, that somebody died in your arms. And I said to myself, I'm not dating another female, because it was something that really hurted me to a T. When a person died in your arms, is really tear you apart. But before she died in my arms, she said, asked me to promise her to take care of our daughter. In my mind, saying, nah. In my heart saying, I can't do it. But either way it go, I promised her, I said yes. Just say I lied to her. Just to let her have a peace, go in peace when she died in my arms. She said she loved me, I loved her, gave her a kiss, and that was it. She passed away in my arms. And her mom, her father, grabbed me. I didn't want to let her go, but I had to. I laid her down and I left out the room so they could just clean her up. Then I went to go see the baby. And that part right there hurted me more because the little girl who I named after her mom, her name is Tracy, looked just like her mother. So I couldn't keep her. I went to court and gave her parents all my rights that they can raise their grandchild themselves. So when that happened, it hurt it, but I always say, some people come, some people goes. It might hurt like hell, but you gotta excuse me because I'm trying not to cry. So, that's why I say friendship, relationship, and family, they very important peoples. But some people don't feel that way. So that's why I say always love each other, no matter the case may be. Because in the long run, you're going to miss that person. And why I say you're going to miss them? Because you treat them so badly wrong. So when you do people wrong in life, and you think life going to be good to you always, no, it's not. It's an old saying, what goes around comes around. What done in the dark comes in the light. So treat everybody with love and respect, understanding, peace. Because when they go, you're going to miss them. You're going to wish you had to say this or say that. And because God loves everybody. Don't care what the race are. Because even where it go, we all got the same color blood and it's red.
Yeah.
So I'm saying love, protect, and be there for your loved ones. Stop saying that you love them, but treat them like another, excuse my language, bitch off the street or a nigga off the street. You don't do that because if you love them, you're supposed to show love and be there for them because it hurts. Because I'm missing everybody. I know y'all have family members and people that passed away that you miss. But being honest with me, my mother always told me to be real. Some family members I don't miss. I'm being real with you. For what I went through in life with them. But I do love them. I'm always going to love them because that's family. But stay there with them. Be there with them. Because I have my parents, my sister, both grandmothers, all my mother's sisters, my bad. Except for one sister still alive and her brother still alive. But the rest of them, all of them died from cancer. And I don't mind talking about it because nobody didn't tell me that my mom had cancer. And only person who told me why she passed away with cancer was my oldest son. They kept that in the closet from me. I knew about everybody else's cancer, but didn't know about my mom's. And it's sad because me and my mother was like this. We do things together. I used to go over her house, cook her favorite dish that she always made me to cook, lasagna as always. And I used to go over to her house to do her hair. And I miss that. I miss that a whole lot. I miss hearing her voice. I miss seeing her smile. I miss going to church with her. But whenever you got a grandmother who's your mother's mother tells you in your face and you're only 14 and say mean things to you, saying you not my granddaughter, your mother is not my daughter, and your sisters is not my granddaughters, y'all not nothing to me. That's a hurting feeling. You know that? And I'm only 14 years old. And that's a hurting feeling when you got a grandmother who said that to a child. But even where I go, I'm still blessed, no matter what the situation is. But be there for each other, because you don't know when God's gonna call you home. So keep your love strong to each other. Keep open your arms, giving encouraging words to each other. Because if you don't, somebody else will. And it ain't got to be your family member. It could be a close friend. You could be in a relationship, your own spouse, husband, wife, lover, whatever you can call it. Give you good advice. Or your best friend, or your special friends, or your special family. That's why I have 3 families. I have a special family, blessed family, and my own family, blood. But friendships, be there, no matter what the situation is. So all said and done,